Hey warriors, you think your story is small? Nah, you're about to realize it's a weapon, a storm, a legacy, waiting to explode. Yeah. I see you sitting there scrolling, doubting, wondering, do they even see me? Oh, they tried to crush you, tried to erase your name, tried to bury your fire, but guess what? They failed. Big time. This video, it's not just a speech, it's a call, a revelation, a spark in your chest. Every word, every line is built for you, for the fighters, the ones who felt betrayed, humiliated, underestimated, the ones who were told they couldn't rise. And here's the truth. What was done to you? Yeah, that sickness beyond belief. That darkness they tried to force into your mind. It's the exact fuel, the secret ingredient that will make your story famous. You feel me? Oh, wow. It's about to hit hard like nothing you've ever seen. So stay with me. Watch till the end, because what you're about to hear will change the way you see yourself forever. Comment below. Share your fire. Show the world that your story is untouchable. And real talk. Shout out to you, yeah. You watching this, the ones still standing after everything, the ones still breathing, still dreaming, still plotting your rise. This video, this monologue, it's your tribute, your anthem, your spark to light up the world. Now, lean in, pay attention, because your story, your legend, your fame is waiting. And once you hear this, once it sinks in, nothing will ever be the same. They thought you were fragile. They thought silence was weakness. They thought they could erase you. Oh wow, they were wrong. Do you feel it? That sting in your chest when someone smiles at you while plotting your collapse? That invisible hand pressing down, whispering lies, mocking your very essence? Yeah, that was their world. And they loved it. They thrived on it. They fed on the idea that you would fold, that your story would be lost before it even began. But here's the truth. Pain doesn't break you. It carves you. It chisels you into something no one can ignore. The very cruelty they thought would silence you becomes your echo, your voice, sharper than any shout. You've been underestimated by people who wear masks of civility while hiding claws beneath. They saw your ambition, your quiet resilience, and they laughed. Nah, they didn't just laugh. They plotted, they whispered, they maneuvered behind doors you never knew existed. And in their arrogance, they assumed you would crumble like fragile porcelain. But listen, every sneer they threw, every slight, every attempt to diminish your existence planted the seeds of something unstoppable inside you. A sickness? Yes. A sickness? Yes. But not in them. In what they did to you. A sickness beyond belief. A darkness meant to destroy, but instead, it becomes your signature. Think about it for a moment. Really think. All the manipulation, all the betrayal, all the quiet torment, they handed you the tools of transformation without realizing it. Every wound, every humiliation, every whispered lie about you is a story waiting to erupt. Do you feel that? That electric pulse? That's your story, demanding to be told. And the world? The world doesn't know what's coming. They don't even realize the magnitude of what they've unleashed. Here's the brutal truth. Survival alone isn't enough. Surviving is for the ordinary. You were never meant to just survive. Oh wow, no. You were meant to take this sickness, this assault on your being, and turn it into something larger than life, something legendary. It's not just about standing again. It's about standing taller, sharper, and more untouchable than ever before. Every scar is a chapter. Every scar is a mark of inevitability. And once you see it this way, everything changes. You stop feeling small. You stop fearing the darkness they tried to drown you in. Yeah, let them think they've won. Let them believe that the whispers, the lies, the attempts to erase your brilliance have worked. Because while they are busy counting victories in the shadows, you are learning the rhythm of power, the beat of patience, the art of transformation. Their cruelty, their sickness, it is the fuel. And with that fuel, you ignite. You become a force that no one can bargain with. A story too vivid, too raw, too undeniable to ignore. Every second of doubt, every flicker of fear, every thought of giving up, they've already walked through that corridor. But you are learning to navigate it, map it, and own it. The breaking point they imagined for you, it's just the beginning. And here's the hook. The moment you realize that what was done to you is not the end, but the ignition of a legend. Some people think power comes from privilege. You learned it comes from surviving the poison. Oh, do you remember the taste? That bitter concoction they tried to force down your throat, disguised as help, advice, friendship? Yeah, they thought they could shape you, twist you, turn you into something small, something ordinary. But here's the truth. Poison only works if you drink it without question. And you didn't just sip it. You stared at it down. You let it teach you. Every lie, every manipulation, every hidden dagger of betrayal. It wasn't meant for you to rise. That was their plan. Nah, they didn't want to see you shine. They wanted shadows, whispers, submission. And yet, paradoxically, their attempts to diminish you became the blueprint for your power. Every insult became a spark. Every betrayal is a lesson in human weakness and human opportunity. Every attempt to erase your existence became a map to your own resilience. Oh wow. Think about that. They tried to crush you, and instead, they ignited a fire. The poison was meant to kill your spirit, but all it did was sharpen it, awaken it. It taught you patience when you wanted to explode. It taught you strategy when chaos surrounded you. It taught you that the world doesn't hand victory to the gentle. The world only notices the ones who can turn suffering into spectacle, weakness into legend. And here's the dark beauty of it. You don't need their approval. You don't need applause. You don't need permission. Every cruel word they spoke, every attempt to control your path only highlighted the raw force within you. That sickness they inflicted, it's yours now. Yours to mold, yours to wield, yours to transform into something unstoppable. You begin to see it, don't you? That the very poison meant to weaken you is the key to your elevation. Oh yes, you are not broken, you are awakening. Each moment of doubt, every flicker of fear, They are just shadows, tests of your growing strength. And you move through them like a storm, unstoppable, unpredictable, undeniable. Every scar, every scarred memory, every betrayal they thought would erase you, it's your fuel. And now the question emerges. How do you turn this sickness, this darkness, this calculated cruelty into a story so magnetic that the world cannot ignore it? The answer is closer than you think. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is the sculptor. Betrayal, the chisel. Anguish, the fire. Oh, can you feel it? That raw, unrelenting ache that gnawed at your chest when the world turned its back? Yeah, they tried to convince you it was a weakness, that surviving it would make you ordinary. No, they didn't see the truth. They didn't know that every wound, every scar, every betrayal carries a hidden power. That agony, that chaos, is a crucible. And you are the alchemist. Imagine it. Every insult whispered behind your back, every sneer designed to undermine you, every attempt to cage your mind, they didn't destroy you. No, they refined you, stripped away everything superficial, exposed the core of what you truly are. Oh wow, it is brutal, it is raw. But it is also brilliant. Because now, in the wreckage of their cruelty, you see patterns, opportunities, openings, a way to turn suffering into something untouchable. This is the transformation they never understood. The sickness they inflicted, meant to paralyze, instead sharpens. Every tear shed becomes a note of strategy. Every moment of doubt, a flash of insight. And the fire is intoxicating. It forces focus. It forces clarity. It forces one truth. Your story is yours to command, your suffering yours to wield. And in wielding it, you become more than a survivor. You become a force, a presence, a story too vivid to ignore. Oh, the irony. They tried to break you, but breaking is just the prelude to building. Every fracture is a blueprint. Every betrayal, a tool. Every moment of despair, a spark. And when you embrace it, when you fully inhabit that fire, something extraordinary happens. The pain becomes your art. The darkness, your canvas. And suddenly, you are unstoppable. You are inevitable. Yeah. Take a breath and look at what you've become. The chaos that once threatened to consume you now flows through you like electricity, fueling every decision, every step, every calculated move. The world may still doubt you. They may still try to write your story for you, but you are already rewriting it. Line by line, scar by scar, moment by moment, and they will read it. They will feel it. They will remember. And here's the truth, the ultimate revelation of this alchemy. Power isn't about revenge. Power isn't about recognition. Power is the mastery of your own story, the transformation of pain into presence, the elevation of what was meant to harm into what cannot be touched. Legends aren't born. They're forged from fire, carved by betrayal, and painted with scars. Oh, can you feel the weight of it? That moment when you realize the world tried to break you, tried to write your story for you, and yet you are still here, standing, breathing, sharper than ever. Yeah, it is intoxicating. Every scar, Every wound, every shadow of doubt has led you to this point. They believed they were sculpting you into weakness, but nah, weakness was never in your design. You were always meant for more. Look closely. The whispers, the sneers, the attempts to erase your brilliance, they are the proof of your rise. They are the map of your untouchable presence. And the beauty is in the transformation. What was meant to humiliate you, to control you, to diminish you, becomes the very stage upon which your legend is performed. Oh wow. Do you see it now? Every betrayal is a step. Every insult a lesson. Every shadow a spotlight. This is the moment where survival evolves into mastery. The pain, the chaos, the sickness, it all converges into clarity. You begin to understand that fame is not applause, not recognition, not validation from the blind or the envious. Fame is the inevitable acknowledgement of a story too powerful, too raw, too unstoppable to be ignored. And your story is exactly that. Oh, the irony. They tried to crush you with cruelty, and instead, they have illuminated your path. Every moment of despair, every flicker of doubt, every attempt to cage your mind becomes fuel. It sharpens your vision, strengthens your will, and solidifies your presence. You are no longer reacting. You are commanding. You are no longer surviving. You are performing, a force of inevitability. Yeah, take it in. The world may still whisper, may still doubt, may still try to manipulate, but you are beyond their reach. Every scar is a signature, every wound a blueprint, every moment of past suffering, a cornerstone of legend. The sickness they inflicted is no longer a threat. It is the foundation of everything you are about to become. And here's the revelation. The ultimate power of transformation. You do not rise by fighting others. You rise by mastering yourself, by embracing the chaos they tried to give you, by turning pain into presence, suffering into strategy, betrayal into brilliance. Power is not taken. Power is earned in silence, forged in fire, and worn like a crown no one can touch. Oh, do you feel it? That electric pulse in your chest? The one that tells you every trial, every betrayal, every attempt to break you was never wasted? Yeah, they thought they were shaping your end. But nah, they were crafting the beginning of your legend. Every scar, every wound, every whispered doubt, it is yours now. Yours to mold, yours to wield, yours to shine with. Every obstacle, every cruel hand that tried to push you down, it became a stepping stone. The sickness they inflicted, it is not a curse. It is the blueprint of inevitability. Oh wow, the irony. The very darkness meant to consume you now illuminates your path. It sharpens your focus, fuels your determination, and cements your presence. Every action you take, every word you speak, every glance you give, carries the weight of one who has endured, survived, and mastered the chaos around them. This is where the transformation becomes absolute. You are no longer reacting. You are creating. You are performing. You are the story. They cannot erase it. They cannot silence it. They cannot control it. Every scar tells a chapter. Every betrayal paints a stroke on the canvas of your legend. And now, with clarity, you see the crown waiting for you, hidden in plain sight, forged from every ounce of adversity they thought would destroy you. Yeah, it's intoxicating to realize that what was meant to diminish you now elevates you beyond imagination. The whispers, the shadows, the underhanded attempts to manipulate your path, they are the foundation upon which you build your fame. Fame is not granted by applause. Fame is the inevitable acknowledgement of a story too raw, too real, too untouchable to be ignored. And your story is exactly that. Oh, the world may still doubt. The world may still underestimate. But their doubt is irrelevant. Their underestimation is irrelevant. Because you know something they will never grasp. Fame is born from mastery of self, from turning what was meant to harm you into a spectacle of brilliance, from wearing the crown that only the broken, the tested, and the relentless can claim. And now, with every step, every move, every breath, you claim it. The crown is yours, the story is yours, the presence is yours, and the world, oh yes, the world will watch, will marvel, will remember. So here we are at the end. Did you feel it? That spark, that fire, that unstoppable force inside you? Yeah, that's your story. Oh wow, they tried to break you, tried to silence you, tried to turn your life into a tragedy. Nah, but look at you, still standing, sharper, stronger, untouchable. Every scar, every betrayal, every moment of doubt, it was all fuel, your weapon, your crown. And now, the world doesn't decide your fame. You do. Your story will make you famous. The sickness they inflicted, it's gone, transformed into power, into strategy, into the legacy no one can erase. Comment below. Share your journey. Let the world feel your fire. Oh yeah, I see you, the fighters, the dreamers, the ones who refuse to bow. This is your tribute. This is your anthem. This is the moment you rise above everything that tries to hold you down. Remember, legends aren't born. They're forged through chaos, pain, and fire. And now you're unstoppable, unforgettable, inevitable. So stand tall, embrace the scars, own your story, and let the world remember the name that refused to be erased. Oh wow, your story begins now. And trust me, once it starts, nothing will ever be the same.